Changes could be coming to a fire hydrant near you. Have you ever noticed that not all fire hydrants are one solid color? Well, there's a reason for that, why they're different colors, a reason that may mean the difference between life and death.
KDKA's Pintar reports on the tragedy that led one local community to change its hydrant colors.
In order to tell this story, I have to turn the clock back to a very tragic time for this neighborhood. It was August 5th, 2023, when a gas explosion happened at a house that was in that field that eventually claimed 6 lives. We've heard so much justifiably about the natural gas that was the cause of that tragedy, but since that time, we've learned of another deficit, and it has to do with the water pressure inside these fire hydrants. When emergency crews arrive at the scene of a house fire, they have literal seconds to make structure-saving, even life-saving decisions, primarily where they will hook up their hoses, more specifically, which fire hydrant. Not all hydrants have the same water pressure. Some can be powerful, some virtually useless. Back to the Rustic Ridge explosion. It was found that a fire hydrant here had poor water pressure. Responders had no way of knowing that until hoses were hooked up and turned on. But there is a way of knowing a hydrant's water pressure instantly. That way is color coding the hydrants ahead of time. Here's an example of a color-coded hydrant in nearby Oakmont. Plum will now do this.
The incident that occurred at Rustic Ridge led us to move forward with a hydraulic model.
Starting October 1st, Plum begins painting its 600 hydrants.
You have to understand, in a situation like they had at Rustic Ridge, whenever that incident occurred, there were a number of other fire departments outside of the borough that rolled in to Plum. So those individuals aren't familiar with the system that we operate.
Many, but not all, cities and towns already do this. Good for you to know the colors if you have a hydrant near your home and want to know how it will perform. The color coding is set by the National Fire Protection Association. The colors are as follows. Red is the slowest, orange in the middle, green a little higher, blue is the best. It's important to note there are many conditions that contribute to how a fire hydrant will operate. One of the biggest ones is the condition of the pipes under the ground. When first responders roll up to a scene, they don't really care about the why, they just care about how it will operate. Now here in Plum Borough, they will know. Reporting in Plum Borough, Pintar, KDKA-TV News.